Lights, camera, and action. Today it is my filming day and I'm going to bring you behind the scenes on exactly how I film. I'm going to show you what I use, all my equipment, and I'm going to put you on game. So if you're ready, let's dive in. Welcome to the hot seat. This is what I see from my end. Now, the way that I film goes down like this. So I have a 2-monitor setup. My brother put me on to 2 monitors, so if he put me on, I'm going to put you on. So you need to have 2 monitors in order for this to really work effectively, especially if you are using OBS Studios to film. Because typically what happens is that I have my main monitor, which is what I'm screen recording. I have my secondary monitor, which is my monitor to see my OBS Studios, as you see up here. And then I have my notes down here for filming. So this is just Notion in another tab here. And then up here, I have my Elgato prompter with usually just the script for my intro and any other talking points that I think I may need when I am filming. But the reason why I film with OBS Studios is because I don't have to mess around with external cameras, external SD cards, and then, you know, usually typically when you film with either a camera or a phone, you have to import that piece of footage into your computer directly. But in this case, I completely cut that out, because when I film with OBS Studios, it actually records that piece of footage directly to my computer. So in this case, let me walk you through how I would go about filming. So typically when I'm about to film, I typically film my intro first. So right now I'm in my full screen mode, and when you are using the Elgato prompter, it actually comes with this app, which is called the Elgato Camera Hub. And this is where you actually put your script so that it reads on to your prompter. Now, the one thing I learned here is that if you are using a prompter, the trick is to keep the width of your text the same width of the camera lens, so your eyes are not like tracking when you're reading. So that way you are just looking straight at the camera, and then you have whatever is on there for your script. So for example, if I were to film, I have a recording button here. I can see now that my red icon is going, I'm recording, I'm looking straight at my camera. I have a button to scroll, so let's start. Let's keep it real estate. If you have been posting YouTube videos as a real estate agent, but you are not converting views into leads, my friend, it is not you, it is your video type. And then at this point, once I film the intro, I just literally just hit the record button again, and that hits the recording. And where is that saved, you might be asking? Well, on this tab over here, I have a specific dedicated folder where I tell OBS Studios to drop the finished video. And in this case, we just recorded this video here. I can see now that my brother's in the corner filming this video. But you can see how that saves so much time. Imagine if I had to have the camera or my camera up there take the SD card. So that, as I said, it reduces a lot of friction, so that way I can literally monitor my videos right after I film them, and if I'm not happy with them, I just delete it and then record again. Now, when it comes to recording the actual screen itself, as I mentioned, I use OBS Studio. So in OBS Studios, you can create what is called scenes. So based on the sources that you pull, you can create how you want the scene to look like. Now in this case, I have a different button on my Stream Deck. I know, very excessive, 32 keys. Elgato, please sponsor me. I love your stuff. Any which way, I'm gonna hit this button, and as you see here, it changes my scene over here to my computer, which I am screen recording with, and then I have my bubble head in the corner. And same thing, if I'm recording my tutorials, I just hit the record button, film whatever I need to film on my computer, and then that again is saved directly to the designated folder on my computer. And then from there, you're probably curious how I take my thumbnail pictures, and that's really easy because again, I have another button on my Stream Deck that basically takes a screenshot of just this frame here. So if I were to, you know, pose here, I have this button that counts down for, I think it's 5 seconds that I set it as, but it goes in here. Hold on, I missed it. It took the picture. It took the picture, and again, that also saves to my computer here, right at the bottom here. When I was talking, but as you can see, I have a button for everything, and that's how I have come to create this system. Again, I've been on YouTube for the last 5-6 years, so this has been an evolution of determining how I want to film my content. And everything I learned about this, I learned on YouTube. I literally Googled everything, and you can do that too. But if you want a more in-depth video as to how I use OBS Studios, I do have older videos that I can link to in the description box down below, so check that out. But if you have any other questions or comments, leave them in the comments downstairs and I'll be sure to get to them. But with that all said, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!